My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
Adwuma bia President Hamond dey asha wonsa so we board member or your board chairman inter alia mesremo munti mani hwe grassroots no because they are the same labor force that we will need ahead of the 2028 elections. And this me baby amekamo whilst I tell them say munya botre call me mabusuafo grassroots for make asa omote etimakai meaning say there's no qualms. However, we cannot say be wadanwa say be bibia koyi be so bre ni ade we be one more per job opportunity keke kwame nyameche ebi opposition eni obi din share wa ban mu mfanche me de yem fato kwame nyameche ohoi sabi yeti amamo ho painting kwa ahead of the 2024 elections year campaign ne wo fa bi te baby onim ho ma kra adwuma yesa grassroots ni nya no odi amabusuani no me nkasa mu abusuani but I'm saying say obu abusuani ba ko a no abo grassroots fo enum ne ekoyenim dem ka ta say wa mu abusuani krampo ye beka so ye kwasha mpani sabi eti abusuani de bia betima abo but who say the reason why Ukrasa position is because of largely the sweat of the grassroots. Etu ye minister Kaisa, we ye DC Kai, we ye MC Kai, we ye mayor Kai, we ye board member, board chairman Kai, we ye chief executive officer Kai. And until de bia me boa makoi Sammy Gyamfi ejina brane. Because the job the likes of lawyer Sammy Gyamfi mo ye to help the grassroots. Wow, what dedicated almost every Friday. So be share grassroots. Ewo party headquarters. Can you imagine? Send Sammy Gyamfi na ko bi nso afa. Sammy nso me share mo Monday. No bi nso afa. Mo nso me share mo Tuesday. No bi nso afa. When we even go to our villages, obi wo no mo a, wo kwa no wa share da akwa share chalwete. Wa share fugu bi atete. Anya ye onya hwe. Na so ye den. So be dress kama. Na maburu na walk grassroots na hu say oh sometimes you don't even need to give them money into their pocket. You can decide, okay, may organize this a football gala. Also the 5,000 for say winner. What did I say? What the 3,000 for say second? What the 2,000 for third with a cap and a jersey and a baby. My Bruno walk from home and you to know. 5,000 watch and a sabi obianya 200 cry or him say it will keep body and soul together. But call you one Pierre Crania who say Empia Batan. DC no any idea. Na ebe do swat, na all the same person, no. What Kaisa or grassroots wo baby. Massa, baby. And I'm a catcher, I'm saying, men came and insiansa. Today be a mekaimo. Until Miss Ramo, I am Monkai grassroots in that regard. But Kwame Mamentia, Commander Boham. Kwabena Bubiansa, baby, or be a Yansha near Jumapa. Oh yeah, na ochi oshasia kama na maybe a commander Drew no ana maybe swaso entino commander maybe I will be a crusade. Mr. Oba Facebook nso na washa my adwuma de bebre ho the energy sector mix if like energy sector issues you know mehwe na yaka ho asem but ade ba ko ye quite intriguing na kwa person me dey share at the gold board and I want to start with this because very important, and me shall say with this because you didn't come on. Me kai say my boy a year emrenimni Sammy Gyamfi din. Na my boy emrenimni Sammy Gyamfi din ni die. Kwa me kabeti me de flyer na to hwa na men kind of protocol me na yenchirem. You see, NDC wa ho. Me I will not be surprised to say Sebi, and forgive me if it sounds like blasphemy, but I'll never do that. But I'll not be surprised as they say, Abofuni in Accra NDC for. I'll not be surprised. That here, why cry used to crazy NDC? Because the way NDC in penny for no year, Jumano, I'll be surprised, say, Abofo Beko MPP. How? Abofo be anyone no more. Nyame concrete ni more or MPP ni. Nyakopon Bofo. The angels of God, I'll not be surprised. Say, anyway, okay, say angels they move two types. If you are two for no be MP4, assume 2 for be MP4, and cabbage to me be MP4, and men for no the MP4. But the correct angels of God, NDC4. Come, Fatus and mankind. I mean, how can you handle a sector? That sector, no, ofa nipa kakra bi into expenditure na nyesa kosoro sika no unya kuma bi as revenue for the state obi foforo ba ya waba be fa nipa no puduo mu and yet the expenditure come from sale and ode no to nchen a oni pa ko no asan enya more revenue like times 3 than ya unya in the past. NDC the esan ke ye sheda ye no either say de Ghana NDC work and pay and I say yenya way NDC because look I one more Ghana hold on. Why you don't need to be NDC as okay very well. You don't need to be NDC and say that I make a watch as you. Me can crash now. Me I'm the person NDC ni NDC super NDC from Ghana. So me come again to more. Yeah, can you idea to gold board and bompire my lawyer Sammy Gyamfi. This is a young man with a very bright future. South future no. You're here for Ghana's development. The likes of Sammy Gyamfi, the likes of KT Hamond and Mwase. And maybe one of the days, maybe be treating your KT Hamond kind. KT Hamond, time when people so, I know a minister for trade and industry catch and say, Ghana meburu yeti kono adwini bi anim. Ya boba adam ya Jimmy ni enam. KT Hamond catch say ye nim nyansa bia. Ni yeti ti se kube ensuo nko na gum. Na KT Hamond say see the Ghana and we cannot handle. Ladies and gentlemen, I came to report say the likes of Sammy Gyamfi have proven KT Hamond wrong. Because nyansa gu Sammy Gyamfi trim me sure say we penning timin kan nu ho. But me sure say which say Sammy Gyamfi nyansa mu 10 a. Wait me that was. Yeah, I'm kind. Tie. Key takeaways from the 2025 audited financials of the Gold Board. Kwam, you know what? Mami fa we ya. Above for me mami nchire. Or say it is instructive. It is instructive to note that despite the Gold Board's revenue growing exponentially from 307.7 million in 2024 to 970.8 million in 2025, expenditure declined from 129.7 million in 2024 to 109.4 million in 2025. The reduction in expenditure was in spite of the substantial expansion of the staff strength and mandate of the Gold Board as compared to the defunct PMMC. For instance, whereas the defunct PMMC had a total workforce of 114 in 2024, the Gold Board maintained a total workforce of expenditure at relatively lower levels. I beg your pardon. The Gold Board maintained a total workforce of 450 in the year 2025, yet managed to keep expenditure at relatively lower levels through fiscal prudence that delivered a total operational non-tax surplus of 909.7 million. And firstly, as I say, Gold Board, they don't make profit, they make surplus. Also, the acts that established the Gold Board itself are Gold Board doesn't make profit, they make surplus. Very well. Now, yeah, can you etia? Yeah, can you etia? Say MPP to so na sabre no ene Gold Board no oh dabi fatoso ene Gold Board no ne a friend PMMC precious minerals na lawyer Sammy Gyamfi ene ni rato force ne mpanyimfo baaye na ensesan baaye nti a friend Gold Board. Don't forget say $11 billion be honmo a Gold Board enyamaye and only far away from even the surpluses that we are talking about. Now, ohe emfi pinuni edwunu 9 2024. En fatu wa yede ba de se sabre na MPP ana wakonya so. Na sabre na MPP we akonya so no. Na enipadom ana wona form e wo sa PMMC no. No dodo som oha ene akire du 9 114. as of 2024. Then Gold Board came. Gold Board buyer under lawyer Sammy Gyamfi. But who say maburu bi nso hia adwuma. Some needed other technical employ kakraka. Ama workforce no movie from 114 in 2024 to 450 in the year 2025. Tell me pa. Logically, sir, workforce increase here. It is commonsensical, sir. It will be consistent with expenditure increase. Never catch us here. Senipa 10 and one for my jumam. Now Senipa 10 will be at 10 cedis, 100 Ghana cedis. But so offer nipa 100. That is over 90 beka 10 now it will be at 10 cedis. It is logical, say, about a 2,000 Ghana cedis. Never catch us here. So, lawyer Sammy Gyamfi after a nipa from 140 are increasing to 450 in year 2025. And abusia yet expenditure a car a ball gold board no akọ fam say na MPP wo ho no mo a na workers be only 114. Me can we abehunu ne ntia afen crofo sha set time lawyer Sammy Gyamfi. Because say nyansani ana eye kwankyere for penny wo gold board. Etrimodin for no. Esum na awie matum for no. Sanka bekire to me no ID MPPs no. The reason why one of them so here sanka Sammy Gyamfi anim and the new onyam no sabi yemfa twitwi form no is because the more lawyer Sammy Gyamfi be she gold board no the more ana new onyam beba NDC abayima. And it doesn't make sense to me. How? Also, it is instructive to note that despite the gold board's revenue growing exponentially, it means as of 2024, no MPP was no. Sika Ghana nyaye a surplus. Then PMMC 307.7 million cedis as of 2024. As of 2024. Sad time no working force no 114. But what I say very well. Sammy Gyamfi man maburu adwuma watimi at expenditure so and so hwe watimi asa increase sika no a yenya from 307.7 million to a whooping 970.8 million in 2025. Lawyer Sammy Gyamfi at triple sika no a na PMMC edema Ghana. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So this were the crop of leaders are no mudi and so. Kwame, some video way. Okay. My name say okay, where when gold boss see you, I call Royal Ghana Gold Refinery now. These are some of the things Lawyer Sammy Gyamfi is doing, making sure say the capacity of people and companies are reached. To see baby a bit me companies, to see how companies bet me employ the youth. To see how a Ghana bet me higher value addition. Na dem fa so abre Ghana. You too good, and so change your crack. You too good, and so bebre who go did that. Lawyer Sammy Gyamfi said there be. Sa titin sam no ya. And you hear near so gold they call we don't add any value. There's no value addition no. Da braka ye jai. It is a siano. Gold be a bet to in its raw state. You be try near sit refineries no. You bet me add value account. And no Anna egu Facebook ya ohi. Local value addition agenda. Lawyer Sammy Gyamfi air driver at the gold board. Gold board CEO toss Royal Ghana Gold Refinery. And apart from this, not gold board jewelry no so juma. At least ya gold board jewelry ya Ghana frankasa oni. Look, there's something good happening to this country. There's something good happening to this country. Sanfa fly netoso. There is something good certainly happening to this country. Because Argentina MPP have power. Number 5 is 114. And yet, you know about power of 5 workers 400 or the big car who be 450 no. A car or no na bo e wadwuma no. It's sin wa who use 114 workers. And you think by now public account committee should not call those people and ask them. And it is logically consistent, say, lawyer Sammy Gyamfi expenditure should go high. And even if a higher than them, and can you crop on your case? Yantre Sika Pudua, lawyer Sammy Gyamfi aba. Lawyer Sammy Gyamfi at triple Sika na MPP. From 307.7 million in 2024 to 970.8 million. Kwam, eka kete. Na Sammy Gyamfi enya surplus of 1 billion Ghana cedis. And this surplus, like I said, is different from the gold trader. Yenya $11 billion. Nunti ama yesika ejna brane against the hard currencies like the pounds, like the euro, and like the dollar. And wherever lawyer Sammy Gyamfi is, men come out to demira, but me kasha won't cry. You are the kind of leaders this country needs. And like I said, the likes of Katie Hamond, they will bow their head in shame. After all, the youth under the wings of the likes of lawyer Sammy Gyamfi, the likes of Ediju Tamaklo, the likes of Afechi Awuno, the youth under the support to get Ghana back on track. Approval to the likes of Katie Hamond. Go to NIA. Now go hear what fantastic Yayira Kweku is doing. Go to NIA. Yayira Kweku adani NIA a technological hub. Oko odom na ho basa. You be kai say time wa. Ya appoint Yayira Kweku. Those of you that followed, ultra video crab by na a hot and ho fi. Go to NIA again. Kogov House. Now go how this young chap Yayira Kweku attending the NIA. The youth of this country have proven. Go to youth authority. Now go me ame bra Osman Ayariga. And then also a red means top agenda. Go and see what Usman Ayariga is doing. The leader in charge of NDC Youth, who doubles as the Minister for Youth in Ghana. Pablo. Correnia Pablo, or Ministry of Youth. These are young guys and they are all trying their best. Go to a Tamaoyo refinery. Now go near Miami Senior and Legon, Edmond Combat, Dr. Edmond Combat, and a lawyer. Correnia Edmond Combat here. Ably supported by my boss Al-Haji Mustafa. So these are young guys, but Charlie, the job they are doing, very fantastic. Tanana make free zones as Dr. Maria will see. She has transformed the place. These are some of the positive things I see as Ghanaians. And then negativity. She has transformed the place. Fantastic woman by all standard. Fantastic woman by all standard. And I'm happy, sir. That I say Dr. Maria Usinka on XYZ. Yes, she's watching Dr. Maria Usubeba. She's unshakable. We will not allow any untruth to destroy NDC. NDC in 2016. Yedim Samni Bia, a bisha, a hiniachi, a hinfuni be kensem against NDC in 2016. Yenim Niasofoni Bikaya against 2016. Some businessmen are there, a Jumapa, Jomahama, Yankano crack, and the Jomahama co-opposition. This time, Yan Trahono Mo Hinibia, Yan Trahono software Bia, Yan Trahono businessman Bia, Eme Chantro, Manin Togana for trim, MNDC in co-opposition. The good job Jomahama has started, he will finish, and his party will continue. What are you talking about? So, come, Yama lawyer Sammy Gyamfi abaso. Na yana say, what's him mebunanim? This will encourage President Mahama to appoint more youth into the system. Because yede mo no man ya dwuma yanka Katie Hamond mwanyai. Wasi yeti papa na yen wonkai. Wasi yeti kono adwene nim ya bobo Adam Katie Hamond. And yet Sammy Gyamfi has done so much better than when Katie Hamond was Minister for Trade. Never was yedai. Ni onimene brofo oba pudo do no pe na Katie Hamond nim. Katie Hamond, if you are listening to us, the youth of Ghana, you throw challenge now, and by now you have bowed your head in shame because at least the likes of lawyer Sammy Gyamfi have proven some of the men same people for now born or NDC de nyansafo. Come just by that one. So Kwame, on this issue of me person me bought you no be omu free Ghana ko Toronto. When you no be every Ghana ko Toronto. Kwame so omu ko Toronto. Mr. Toronto. You don't say Toronto. Kwame Kwachi. Don't say Toronto. It's Toronto. And you no be a free hand omo nante afaka mu. And yes sir. Echo Toronto.
Hello.
Opani kwabena pepra net say. Hello? Hello? Okay, so we try hard, sir. Ibinya opening kwabena pepra the 2026 FIFA World Cup expedition overland. Now we know about 3 continents.
Hello.
Hello, Opani, me pato ultimenka.
Ebusia metimo nka sese.
Aha, o de enya we de yendin common preko. Me wie wa na maba energy. Me pato kwabena pepra a team lead. Emma won the last Ghana. Near the Kako Banner.
Hello.
Hello, what's a man car?
Ah, it's the same to nka sese. Now kind man no.
May repeat it. Me say kwabena pepra a team lead. Emma won the last Ghana. Na near the Kano Muku a Ko Banner.
Oh, yeah, number 4 kakra.
Being on this journey has been so wonderful.
Yeah. But it do time be no say you're formalizing it, you're registering as a company limited by guarantee as an NGO, not for profit. They say conditions around the world.
Na microphone na kasa mo pebre pa.
Accra FM.
We am shem bebre. Mo so mbefa ka Africa akwa buruchi. Edian.
Oni how can it start?
Microphone na ka nya me.
Fast food go so man for fufu di dey bia. Yeah, this year. You nyoma pia obi atumi ye man eniji. Na ye hu say akwentuo ene ka kwan twa no yade a ema ya ho kan ye ho. Inti bebia ubetumi di plane akọ ye say betumi di car akọ dia ye refer that option instead of say a free plane no.
Na we no me hu 36,000 kilometers bi wo so. Eno ne kwansi na mutwa.
Ye be wie say ya me ya adom betumi wie ne ye pese ya e be bro samum. But for now no and na target but ye to me wie ne ye pese ye ya e be bro sa kire say ya me adom ye fin kran e be do Paris or France.
Esa madru how na madru.
You do Paris, ya we and we ya make from near nam ha.
But
They say yeah, Chiaso Koda Brussels.
okay, ya bedru but da be na mutu free Ghana.
You two fin crying 12 April.
12 April.
9 Sunday 29th. In Ububu and just about 17 days.
It is
over 2 weeks.
17 days see ana mo de afa kwan so a ene mo wo France abontin.
Yes sir.
Okay, it must mo free on mo a mo kwakoda Brussels. In your estimation, how many days later ana musu se mo de bedru America because I know say a World Cup here na moko.
No. If you Brussels you be kwakoda Amsterdam for about 3 or 4 days. She Ghana for no more Bellman. Obi so be fufu am you could be do Amsterdam. Charlie na 17 days I mean the Wow, yeah, correct.
And my year more do. Next time move am kwai.
Yeah, quite do better bucket no.
I move am shim. Me kra menya better experience as say bo take no.
Uhusa. Inti yeah call Amsterdam. It could be a few days. Then on the 3rd of a friend is saying 3rd of May, no. You better London
FM.
Uhusa. Now you do London now, May, no. You better London FM. Uhusa. Now, it's a bit take to get to New York. And not the a performance. You should any control, but your ship, yeah, you can't time a ship no be do ho. And the ship no do New York as at time near Siafro, we shine. Now, you say, yeah, Tiaso drive your Toronto baby. Last time, we first match, no. Yeah, I got ho. If I'm crying, don't be airport. I am never got from with airport. I got hotel. Now, if he
online on your claim, better no kakra. Hello. You go so ne kwabna pepra edin komo team lead almost far from Africa to US. I felt to me.
Hello. Unim yenam Paris crew.
Okay, any boy me wa.
Sabe, mamen ka sa asem we nto so. Womu nim nyansa nti womu dua edua womu crew.
O say
yen no sabe ye twani na egu. Nti ndua no block ye Starlink na kate call.
Agwenye.
So call no kate a na e kire say sabe nyansa fo bi nti na kate.
Oso omuni mi nyansa nti omu dua ndua na na o person kire say.
Na onipa bi a obetwa dua to from we kwase asabe mamen kan say say asempa ento sabe.
Wow. But Ghana yen twa dua to from onam ayi
I'm on the call guys.
onam atomic kwan so kura say nua bebre ne yadua yi yeso yenim nyansa pa na
nansen we hu say wo mo de chainsaw ko wo mu amu twitwa ni na agu fom
to say microphone na o ka wadwa akiro mo no
obia we twa dua kese e wo Ghana no sabe wo kasa lie we hu.
Very well. But me bacho my show, I have feeling it to say share with us the experience. I bet me encourage some of us to want to join. Because of course, you know here convenience. I mean, flight to America, so by transit craft, me just say more than 2. That is in case of emergencies near there. When one could do US. Now all the also be far from money on pump for say Paris, Moko Brussels, and you work in some with Drew America near there. I have feeling it is same when I'm quite so at the same park where I mean, and I don't know, I am a baby like feeling no, my own experience. No.
Well, on the bus lane, we are not supposed to be here. We are not supposed to be here.
Nia etini say, yeah, Sergeant is where, Sebi, and your phobia. So, we need energy now, or the bear journey to stay here. Then, Nisa, who join this, but so we will be a sad way. Yeah, idea will be to me. I or Donoma acquaint you are, then you'll be fine because each man add then so or don't dear when will I know? Inti enya idea Sabia would baby whoop brooch record the end of plane in a few hours to be do. But yen ya paquin a brooch in Kwan Yakona Kwana Bia ye chagana over 38 times. Just because you pay road trips. It is a won't pay road trips there. To me, yes, it is a whoop brooch in Aqua and the same planes for free.
I am more partners be say be insurance companies be because then it's largely it boosts tourism. Money Ghana Tourism Authority, Mokita Hodi to say.
Last year, Ghana Tourism Authority na year Juma. Now last 2 years. The first one I acquired yenya obi amboa anko. Yan ye di aho de nko. Second one now you call 2014 you call nam Iraq, call Dubai, call South Africa ni na no. No Ghana Tourism Authority. Na omo yasne no omo ni ye ni na. This year no Yami Adom yenya SIC insurance company.
Oh, okay.
One more cover your BBI, fund insurance, your health, your life, your cars, nina. And the Star Oil Company almost so petrol you didn't mean a Star Oil nature.
Wow.
Engine oil you do your car when a Star Oil nature. Almost summer you pick up your gumba to move. Yes, the Star Oil and no one the bay. Into sa ejuma kuom yenu and na one way so yasne for this year. Ama ye bibia yes this year. It is a blasters no ye tawo mechi no mu wini a. Now somebody has down no ma oil ne SIC.
Now, as a country, why should we be interested in say obi from Ghana to any other parts of the world? So in this case, United States. I can pass dear Bena, I want no my and so mine. So why should we be interested in this?
Neatini say, but I see say you can support Black Stars. We are Ghanaian near. Also, we support Black Stars. Who need a Kubia or baby our best support? Into say you support Black Stars. Next say also most motai because stay an enemy now. They say you do, and they say you do Paris. You chia Ghana for Omeniaji, Omeni Ekodi Kama, Ubiade, and we didn't Black Stars. You do Brussels, the same thing. You do Amsterdam, you Ghana for Subeshia. You do London, you Ghana for Beshia. Nina, we pick up the interest for Black Stars for the World Cup. You could do America until the best start the match. You better call a crow, sir. I got Ghana for near the Jama. I call Stadium Hall. I could threaten for winning matches in the line. Go this year, say Ghana.
Okay. But Obetiba Buam Kakra, cost here. Making a trip from here to United States. Cost here. Oh yeah. A custom pan number, like also share with us. Cars do say na model call the predominant to say my dear baby I'm better near dear. Like, can you give us a rough estimate? And I also before I also for me couldn't be a dimachi.
Yeah, the cast me and son echo. The fans into car could be any family in the team. A one I no boy in Kakra. Now so because of style, ne SIT. One more after a kind of fan because petrol say me petrol no crown bo. The here say Maria filling station. Masa who could pay on golden telephone. Who do one near Boashaw, my minimum no bo. A kind of command style. Insurance say ya cover BBI SIT yeah minimum no bo. You do hotel near Koda. You share the new boss. 180 Nina. Into budget there. No credit me to share them out budget. But sa ejuma komuni uma fani na ama ye ho atoye.
Finally, I didn't expecting from her. Evan Sammy drew America. How different is it going to look? Say mono dear potina mobile ye sebia mobenam krum ya hunu say Ghana for so ba saying what other feel na mo be the whole work process no.
Say yami adumi kodu North America. Your program be a say competition for Ghana from state to state. Every state I be remuno. You share the longest Ghanaian convoy they call World Cup.
Oh, okay.
Ghana for tete hono. You do state be a omo be share no master sanso. You say be you do New Jersey, you cars 20. You could do Philly, you cars 30. You could do a cars 50. Any a competition among the 50 states in America. Yeah, boa ball moano near do could do Black Stars match. Inti fancy a boabo dom e de akọ post ama ye win some cup.
You heard them say that Ben Ambassador, but so this time, what's for former bar and ebia my accomplishing in time more you know, mobile for flight this time.
Say no, you better do London weekend way. Nyami adoma. Say you do ha, you better ship cars na America. Ti say cars no could do America. Ebia first week in June. Na ya tia so akọ tia start driving no so eno no na be kire into that Black Stars be win match no de be Ghana so that Black Stars be win no mo ye ene no mo be
it is ya fa
so mu wie ayeso ye wie
enwie yo say yi cap ne de ba o
ya de ba into ya train last match ye win we na atam
last match
me na do we say me FIFA mo Ghana
last match in crowd me hu ye na yi Portugal
Aunsa.
Ne Portugal say Ronaldo no me pena sem na Ghana na ebo. Ba me support Ghana
tia. Oh, ba say we dey be show mo. We be show.
Ronaldo dey be man be 3-1.
Na me dey am dey be ko stadium hono no kra ne hu bedwu no.
As we did any shego. Okay, Mira. Ya nyu sem be twa to na emre pam ye be say about unche na but apart from that, my mimi say
I be catch Ghana phone.
Me pacho security sem to say.
Oh, security there. Nyame adom eye pa kire say every country e bedu no. Ghana High Commissioner wo ho ma ya hoboa, omo boa ye didie mu ne ye 90 mu ne ye nda mu ne ade na nti security there nye ohaw kra.
Na Krobia Mudru so no modem ho kwakire on security details and on security system sebia mo
be say Ghana High Commission say ye ba nti eya no ma ya hoboa ato ho twen nti ehia say e be ko security kasa maka wo kokoemu de da nti edu ho mu nim say ye ba wo mo so mo ma ye assistance ye hia na
ni na me dwene ho say de anadwo de aya mon travel mo dawa ho because ebia na anadwo na mkwa na mo na
ye drive only during the day anadwo ne apẹ hotel bi ni adane kama ade be chi na ye fully rested ni atua so.
Oh, okay. Ma ten wase yo ene ye de mpabo better machi cause say mo beba unse metwa to
mo pipe I so mo start here fasting mun jai fufuo no di ya ye nam kwan so no say
Dabi na wo say na wo ne me di nkoba wo say che say why teme na le me ka say you say na mo kodi fufuo na ye de
na sa ye nam ma ye hia hoden di anante ye hia fufuo be ma energy di anante
yo yati my friends ye be say about home repam
Onia inti ada masse power anytime mut me friend near chum be you do
yati ya no be say come on all right aya kwabena pepra aya team lead Wonderlust Ghana and omo niswade hunu ye tie say omo etukwan every Ghana akohebo wo United States of course
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV